Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, a highly anticipated action-adventure RPG game that is highly regarded as great, and is actually my introduction to the series. Cause I've never played the first game, and I want to see how good of a game this actually was before playing one. And here's my review on it.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Now, before I get into the combat and gameplay of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I want to talk about how much this game surprised me with how realistic it felt. Because just like in real life, you have to sleep and eat to have the energy to fight, but also avoid the temptations of alcohol. Otherwise, you'll end up getting addicted and codependent on it. Who you talk to and how you look matters if you hope to persuade others. If you dress poorly, you'll be treated like a beggar. If you have blood all over you, you'll be treated as a brutal savage. And if you freshen up and put on your best clothes, you'll be looked at with respect. This was a nice surprising touch of realism that I loved seeing, especially with how beautiful and realistic the graphics were. I literally felt like I was watching a damn movie and would forget I was playing the game half the time. And because of this, the story felt more impactful, and I found it interesting and curious to see how Henry's path to revenge first began by wanting to play the first game. I can see now why this game was highly anticipated.
Henry, pull yourself together. Oh, run. No!
Don't give in to it! Hang in there!
And on another layer of realism this game has, is how the mini games work for alchemy and blacksmithing. Because for those activities, you actually have to do the work required. So for aspiring alchemists, you have to read and follow recipes to a T, prepare your ingredients, and boil the cauldron for the right amount of time. For blacksmiths, you have to properly hammer out the steel to forge a proper weapon and armor. It's really fascinating and cool how in depth they went into this. The combat was just like in For Honor, so although this was my introduction to Kingdom Come Deliverance, I wasn't completely foreign or lost in it. However, just like in For Honor, I absolutely sucked. I was getting my ass handed to me left and right, that I felt like I was letting down my country of how ass I was. But after hours of getting my ass killed and kicked, I finally got the blocking and counter-attacking down. And on top of learning that, once I equipped the shield and got my trusty mutt back, woo, things were starting to look better for me. But besides brute forcing my way through situations and repeatedly dying a lot, I came to a realization that I was better in a certain approach, the stealthy kind. Because when it came to taking down enemies, I was doing a way better job at dispatching enemies that way. You just need to have the right timings, and if I failed any of the timings, then it was GG for me.
Fucker!
My two dislikes are minor inconveniences. The first one being that the game would flicker due to the sunlight in the game. It got annoying anytime my screen would freak out, but it wasn't the worst. I was able to deal with it. And the second one would be that the audio in the background would constantly be a static crackling noise whenever a character was speaking or the ambient game sound when exploring. And that's my review on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I definitely recommend this game, especially if you played 1, and I'll be honest, after playing this game, I definitely want to play the first game to see how Henry first started out and how his quest for revenge began. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations for what game I should review next, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a
Jesus,
nobleman.
wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come.
A nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble!
Sir, those hands keep on